Welcome to Blast Off with Blendspace. I'm Allison Bird, and this is a presentation for the Midland Summit in 2015. I'm glad you could log in and see some of the things that we're learning. I am a huge fan of Blendspace. They're not kidding when they say you can create a lesson in 5 minutes. I'm going to try to do this tutorial in under 12 minutes. And we're going to look at some of the lessons that I've created, some lessons other people have created, and then hopefully throw one together here in this little mini tutorial. So thanks for logging in, and I hope you find it's helpful. So this is the page that comes up when you go to www.blendspace.com. The first thing that you want to do is log in. I have a Google account, so when I click this button, it's going to ask me if it can sign in using my Google account. One thing I need to tell you, I live in the country. I have very slow internet, so bear with me on this. I know, funny, technology lesson with slow internet, but we make do. Here we go. So this is my Google account, and I just tell it that it can have offline access. This is the page that comes up for me because I've created a lot of Blendspace lessons. One thing that I always do when I'm starting a lesson is I look to see what other people have done. And if you go to the gallery, and we're waiting actually for Blendspace, not me, and you can search literature lessons. Maybe I want to look and see what other people have done on close reading. I'm always trying to get my students to close read. Carefully read and annotate the text. Look at all these people. That one I'm not so interested in. So anyway, some of these are a little lascivious, some of them are good, some of them are bad. These are some of the ones that other people have created. I made my own. So if we go over to my lessons, we can see that I've made some I've actually made a comprehension in close reading Blendspace, and I've made one for students using their textbooks. But this is what my page looks like. One of the last Blendspaces I made for my students was for our final unit on The Great Gatsby. Now, when you make a Blendspace page or platform or canvas, they're going to allow you the opportunity to insert lots of media into the learning platform. That's what I love about it. Students can use documents, they can use videos, they can take quizzes, they can read text, and I'll show you several that have every different type of resource. You've got, it will allow you to use images, it will allow you to save things off of your personal computer, you can upload whole documents, and when you color code your tiles in the themes button, it allows you to color code the tiles based on what type of media. That's one of the things I like about it, is that students can tell what kind of media they're addressing. Now the first thing you'll notice is that you've got your canvas over here where all your data and media live, so to speak. And I use the term live because it is a live document. If you go down the right side, you've got YouTube tabs, you've got Google tabs, you've got Flickr tabs, Edu Creation tabs, Guru tabs, World Wide Web tabs. That's what I use for my Google documents that I've personally created. I literally cut and paste them here rather than using the Google Drive tab, because this ensures that I actually pull the correct document from the files that I have in Google Docs. It's just easier for me to do it that way. If I go here, I can upload media files that are already on my computer. I can link my Dropbox to this particular platform. And of course, my Google Drive is already linked. I can even share bookmarks that I have on my web pages with my students, which is really nice. So this is what it looks like when you get here and you make one. This is a finished one, obviously. Let's make one together. That's probably the easiest way to go about this. So let's go to Blendspace and let's just make a lesson. Now the first thing I like to do is title my lesson so everybody knows what it's about. So let's call this one Blast Off with Blendspace. One thing you'll find is I can't type in text, I talk, so we'll see how this goes. Now, since we're talking about technology at the summit, let's look at teaching with technology. How's that? All right, teaching with technology. Well, the first thing I might want to do is give you kind of a primer on, oh, I don't know, 10 reasons why you should use technology in the classroom. How about a video for that? Let's say I'm not sure if this is a good video to use or not. I can preview it by hitting play, and then I get an opportunity to preview it. If I don't want to use it, I just throw it in the trash. But let's say I decided to leave it. All right, so I found myself a nice introductory video that's going to give you a few minutes to kind of have some background on why you should use technology in your classroom. Let's go to Google. Let's see what Google has to say about it. And with all things technology, don't we need, oh, I don't know, some kind of picture to go with it? I like that one. Let's use the one with the teacher using the computer and the small child. So they're using technology in their classroom. That's pretty cool. Oh, wait a minute. This Blendspace looks kind of dull. Let's give it a theme. Let's go with colors. There we go. Now I can actually see and identify the types of technology I'm incorporating in my learning platform. All right. What does Flickr have to offer with teaching with technology? Are you noticing that I didn't have to change my search box at all? It's actually just incorporating that in every single one as I go down my list. And what's that? That's interesting. Let's see what that says. Okay, that's kind of cool. And it doesn't really seem to, it's interesting, but not relevant. Let's get rid of it. All right. How about if I go over here to Educreations, didn't find anything. That's okay. We'll forgive them. Maybe Guru, maybe not. Doesn't matter. They're going to use some technology for solving algebra equation with variables on both sides. Okay, I'm an English teacher. I'm going to stay away from that. I don't know. What if I want to use something that I've already created? Let's see what this is. It's not relevant, but I'm going to still pull it in. So this is what happens when I pull something from my Google Docs. I can upload a file. I can choose to upload one or use one that I've already uploaded. If I choose to upload, it's going to bring me to my desktop. And I can go to my desktop, maybe AP ideas. Oh, I don't know. Let's pull in something on tone. What have I got under tone? Oh, this is, let's see. Let's give them a list. So while it's thinking, it's thinking and uploading those files for me. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I'm just going to go over here. Oh, there it is. Okay. I actually want to pull in my Anglo-Saxon PowerPoint. Not that it's relevant, but I might show you how I've used some technology in my classroom using that. And note that because it's an uploaded file, it's going to come over here as yellow. When you use an uploaded file, that one's yellow because it's a PowerPoint. This one's going to be blue, but it's a different blue than that because it's not a Google Doc. It's actually off my computer. I don't have my Dropbox connected, and then if I go over here, it's going to pull things from my Google Drive if I want. Or I can go here and I can look for any web sources that I've bookmarked, and I didn't for this particular topic. Now, I've made this Blendspace platform, this little canvas, but as I'm looking at it, I don't like the order that it's in. So what can I do? Well, I can create some space by clicking on that little plus sign to the left of my tile, and that allows me to rearrange some of my information. If I didn't do that, if I didn't add the tile in like that, then I literally can still shove them around and it's going to make space. So if I want to add something new, I would use that tile plus sign and it would allow me to pull something over, or I can just mix and match and move things wherever I like. And that's about as easy as it gets. And it's asking me, do I really want to do that? So that's pretty simple right there. And literally within, I don't know, 3 minutes, we've created this particular material here with using technology in the classroom. Maybe I want to change my resources. Maybe I want to go back up here and I don't want to say teaching with technology. How about if I say technology in the classroom? Will I get something different? We have to see. Okay, so I found some other images that I can use. Maybe I want to go over to the web and find out what I can do with technology in the classroom. There's an article from the Huffington Post, and I want to put that on my Blendspace. But let's say I get down here and I've used up all these tiles. I just add a new row. So I can keep adding rows as far as I want to go. It doesn't limit the amount of space. I've yet to exhaust a Blendspace platform for lack of space. Maybe I want to pull that over. And it's asking, do I really want to drop that over there? Gives you all kinds of resources. You just can't mess this up. I love survival tips. But look, I'm looking back here and I think, oh, that doesn't really seem relevant. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so he's gone. But then I want to move that there. And Anglo-Saxons, what? They didn't use technology. Let's get rid of those. So they're gone. And then I can move my technology around, my technology topics around. But you know what? This is bad. I don't have any interactive learning going on here. So maybe I need to add a quiz. So maybe I might say, what is the most important all right, students learn best with this familiar platform. Okay, or students learn best using Twitter. We know that's not true. All right, so there's my quiz. I've made a quiz and I put it right there. What if I want to put something over here that kind of introduces this whole thing? So then I can make a text box. Pick my font, pick my size. I like to make text box really big unless it's a document that I'm putting on, actually typing a document. Done. So there we go, using technology in the classroom. So that's a quick and easy Blendspace platform that I've made just for the purposes of this demonstration. Let's go back to the Blendspaces that I've already created. When I click on Blendspace, it takes me back to my home page. Here's the one I did for my students for the final 3 weeks of school on The Great Gatsby. I gave them an interactive web search that they're going to do. I gave them a PowerPoint about The Great Gatsby. I gave them an assignment where they do some close reading. In case they forgot how to close read, I gave them a PowerPoint and some more tutorials on close reading. I even gave them some more information about the close reading that I wanted them to do. And then I gave them a final video that I wanted them to watch. And then I gave them a quiz on The Great Gatsby. And then I wanted them to maybe list some facts that they learned about Fitzgerald from a wiki space. So that is the Great Gatsby website that I platform that I created at the end of the year. During the middle of the year, a lot of my students were struggling with close reading. So what did I do? I created a close reading and comprehension platform for learning, and students could access it based on their level of ability and the speed with which they wanted to progress through the lesson. They loved this one. It got a lot of hits. Notice I have video, I have text, I have interactive articles that I pulled off of the web. I gave them a quiz. I gave them some text. I gave them some more videos. We're always talking about cross-curricular lessons. So, I don't know, what do you do with students reading other textbooks? Maybe you want to talk to them about close reading in that regard. So that's what I did there. And this was something that we did. The students brought their textbooks into class and we close read. Don't forget, you always have a gallery if you're stumped for a lesson plan. They'll also give you an opportunity to look at featured lessons. If you go to the bottom of your own website, of your own gallery, they give you featured lessons that they're promoting. My goodness, these people have 80,000 hits. I'll never see that. So anyway, this is basically the way I use Blendspace. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Please contact me if you have any questions. You can follow me on Twitter, BHSLitWit, or email me, abird@richland2.org, and that's Bird, B-I-R-D. Yes, it's spelled correctly. Enjoy Blendspace. I hope you'll find lots that you can do with this platform. Have a great day and use lots of technology in the classroom. Students love it and they learn best when they're doing something that they enjoy. Have a great day.